Hello everybody, I'm Japri and welcome back to another Rust video. So, did you guys know that the zombies in Rust actually have been removed? Yep, that's at least what the Rust website is saying right here. I'm gonna quote, around this time we came to the conclusion that we were sick of zombies, and after taking a look at the game, decided that we didn't even need them. There are already enough ways to die, so we removed them. And they actually haven't not removed them yet. They are, however, planning to remove them really soon. And in their first status report, this is what they posted. I quote, "Helk was meant to remove zombies before we released on Steam. That never happened." So, obviously they're still in the game then, and this is gonna be my topic for this video. And I want to start off by saying that I'm not completely with Gary on removing the zombies from Rust. It's one of the things that got me into the game, and I feel like if there isn't zombies, or at least something like zombies, I would lose interest in the game and maybe even stop playing it eventually. What they also said in the first status report is, and I quote again, "We don't know whether we're actually going to have to replace them further down the line. It's not something we want to rush into. Reskinning them so they're mutants instead of zombies goes against the whole point of removing them in the first place, which is, we're not the Daisy clone anymore." And I've heard from somewhere that Gary is planning to make the game purely a game with players against other players and against nature. No mutants, no zombies or monsters. And I don't know if this is true, but I feel like it's a real possibility, and I also feel like it would scare a lot of Rust fans away, while at the same time maybe bring some new people in. However, if he does decide to replace the zombies further down the line, then there's some great ideas out there. There's especially some art that caught my attention back in June last year. It's a great example of what zombies could be replaced with in the future. Now, I saw these great pictures painted and posted by Sprockethead. He posted them on the 29th of June 2013 on the Rust Face Punch forums. Now, obviously I don't take any credit for these pictures at all, since I didn't paint them myself. Like I said, Sprockethead posted them on the Rust Face Punch forums back in 2013 on June. I'm only showing them here to you to prove what the possibilities are and what kind of a game Rust could actually be. Because I know there's a lot of potential in Rust, and I feel like there doesn't have to be zombies in the game, even though I've always been a big fan of zombie games and anything else with zombies in it. There could be a lot of other different things in the game instead of zombies, and I think that these pictures are some great examples of what there actually could be in the game instead of zombies. Now, if the zombies actually does happen to get removed without any replacement planned, I think we shouldn't just concentrate on the bad side of it. I think we should also see it from another perspective and try to focus on the good side of it as well. Rust has been a unique game from the start. There isn't really a game out there that does what Rust does this well. I feel like it's quite obvious that there is a big audience out there that want a big, good zombie game that you can free roam in and build your own buildings like you can do in Rust. However, this doesn't seem too obvious to developers, and I think that's sad. And I think that if Gary and the rest of the team decides to take the game in the direction of survival against nature and other players, they would be doing something new anyways. If you think about it, I don't think there is a game out there like that. A game in which you can roam freely and build anything you want without any limitations. So I therefore feel like if zombies doesn't get replaced, it might become a unique game anyways. But like I said earlier, I think that removing zombies probably will scare a few fans away, but then again bring in a new audience at the same time. But of course it's quite early to start debating about whether or not Rust is going to be a good game or not, because it's nowhere near finished, as Gary keeps telling us. I also have full confidence in Gary and his team to make a great game, because that's what it is already. Rust has brought a huge amount of players in a very small amount of time, and I don't think for a second that Gary will disappoint me, and I hopefully not you either, because the game they've made so far is already great, even in this early alpha stage. So my conclusion is that whatever direction they choose to take with the Rust, the game is going to be a huge success, because they keep listening to the players and they're adjusting the game so that the audience will enjoy it. So I think that's all I had to say about that. If you want to take a closer look at the pictures, I will post some push links in the description so you can check them out for yourself and maybe download them if you want to. Also, if you want to see more Rust videos from me, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video I post. So, see you guys!